Hello. I'm gonna give it a second to catch up because it's been kind of cutting off the beginning of the videos, but this is a weekly for Aries. Thank you for stopping by. Let's see what's going on for Aries. I'm gonna get you a card for the week, and then we're gonna kind of see what energies you're bringing with you into the week. Kind of progression and see how things are going. And then what you can expect from the week. We'll get you a rune and some oracle insights for confirmation. All right. For Aries, what is their card for the week? It's so quiet. I feel like kind of like peaceful, but not, kind of numb maybe. Empress in reverse. So we got the Empress in reverse. All right. Could be a little self-conscious regarding something or putting yourself out there for some sort of reason, maybe going for a job, maybe feeling a little disconnected from your friends. All right, let's see. So we got the Empress in reverse. Can't really see them. I kind of like seeing you guys. I feel like I'm better able to connect with like the energies. Sorry. All right, so what energy is Aries bringing into the week from the 16th through the 22nd? Aries. Six of Cups. So this could be a friendship or maybe children, involving children, potentially not able to have children. Like maybe you're finding out like it's going to be a struggle or you're just not ready. 10 of Cups in reverse. So maybe this is a wish, something that you really hope for ever since you were a kid, and it's just not panning out to be exactly, you know, the way it was supposed to be. So you're having to kind of shift. A lot of cups, man. So you've got 9 of Cups in reverse as well. So you're probably feeling instability in your relationship. Maybe, look at all those cups. All the cups. So 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups in reverse, 9 of Cups in reverse. So this is like feeling, it's got like a, you're not alone in dealing with this. So I think this is the energy, so this is the energy that you're bringing into the week. Feeling a little bit unstable. Maybe you wanted to have kids by this time. So you're feeling a little bit more codependent and like needy in your relationship, like needing that confirmation, like, hey, I'm enough. This is enough. This is great. 5 of Wands in reverse. There could have been some fighting or arguments, or somebody's just not understanding how you feel. Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups in reverse. So after this truth, I think there's a worry here that someone's going to rescind their offer of love to you. And, you know, like if that's their decision, you know, like if you're just not ready for something, like moving on to the next step, or if they're not, it's time to just reevaluate and see what things are, where they're going, where it's not working, and give yourself grace. Give the other person grace. So we have 5 of Wands in reverse here. And then Ace of Swords. So let me take a look. Let me get some confirmation. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Pentagrams. So I do feel like this is gonna go long term. If this is a relationship, it's a long-term relationship. And with that, it's just kind of a hard point. It's like a solidification of like, who are we in this relationship? Like, do you need me more than I need you? Do I need you more than you need me? It's kind of like rebalancing this idea of what the 10 of Cups was. So there could be a conversation happening this week where you get an answer. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody could be blocking their energy as far as like not really being romantic. you know, not really touchy-feely or intimate, might be a little bit distant. Let's see. What is this Ace of Swords? And it could be affecting your self-esteem. And I think the overall message this week is to make sure that you realize how awesome you are. You are not the relationship, you are you. And remind yourself of what you bring to the table. We have the Magician here for the Ace of Swords. So a manifestation is coming through. A manifestation, whether that be from you, which I think it is. You made this happen, like you asked for this. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You wanted to know the real truth. Is it always going to be this hard? Am I always going to be doing this extra work? Or is the worth it? Is the work worth it? A lot of daydreaming. So it's time to refocus, right? So next week you're going to be refocusing. You're going to get this out of the way. It's going to be an ugly truth, but it's the truth. And it's going to help you manifest your future and manifest your true 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. You could be focusing on your pentacles after finding out this truth. Clothing, not really focusing on getting an answer from this emotional situation, like not really trying to make something work. You're like, if it's gonna work, it's gonna work. But right now, it's probably time to give your energy to something else, just for now, and let the cards play out, because this is a whole nother human being that you're involved with. And they probably need some time to figure some things out also. And it's really good to process so that you can get your words organized so that you can be received in the accurate way that you want to be received. Because what's the point of getting in hard conversations if you two are totally on different pages? But I think the overall message again, make your world beautiful, regardless of what's happening to add to it. Realize all the talents that you bring to the table and that you're able to manifest and make things happen. I keep hearing like, you are sexy, okay? You are sexy. So I don't know if this has to do with like a dynamic that just feels kind of blocked. It's kind of what it feels like. It's like it's 10 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So it's being blocked. 6 of Cups. We go way back. This is way deep. This could be my potential soulmate. 9 of Cups in reverse. I'm feeling a little bit like the energy is kind of leaning a little bit on the other person a little too much. So we need to get that 9 of Cups turned upright to be emotionally stable on your own. Even if you're in the couple, you don't have to like break up to do this, but figuring out the truth behind the conflicts as well with the 5 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Like, what are we really fighting about? What are you really angry about? Either you're just miserable or going through a lot and you're not telling me what you're going through, so I'm thinking that I'm the problem. Like all kinds of, there's a struggle here, but it does seem like it's not really this relationship that's the struggle, but it's impacting the relationship. So in that case, it's not your problem per se. It's the other person's probably processing and needing to figure out their own stuff. Maybe they're out of work, right? And they're stressed out. Or they're feeling like they have no energy to pay attention to the small details or to make things happen, or everything that they're working on isn't coming to light, right? Queen of Pentacles, though. Maybe you've got it all figured out. Could be dealing with an earth sign. Someone's worried. So just as you might be worried about your value in this relationship or how it's impacting you because the cups feel blocked, it looks like there might be like kind of like seeing if you're worth it. She has a key attached to her wrist here, and she has this look like, are you worth it? And so this could be them seeing you like, she's a Queen of Pentacles. Like, she has her stuff together. She knows what she's doing. She's made this beautiful life, and I'm just gonna give her space because I need to figure my own shit out. You know, I don't want to end this whole thing, but I do need to figure this out so that I can give her what she deserves, or him. So yeah, so you guys are on a realignment. This is about moving forward after somebody gets some knowledge, maybe like a job didn't work out, or they get some bad news or some good news, and it causes the fights and the conflict to come into perspective and to realize that that heart space has been blocked, which makes the conflict even more, like it blows it up and makes it something it's absolutely not. So there's some space that's needed from the conflict, from the actual expectations in the relationship, and reminders of what love is, right? Love is a choice. It's a feeling and it's a choice, because you can love somebody and not be with them. But anyway, let's see. Actually, yeah, let's get you a rune. See what your rune is for the week. For Aries, please. Go ahead and like this video if you haven't already, or subscribe, and you'll get more readings from moi. All right, so I got AWAS, or LWAS. AWAS. Yew tree. Symbolizes balance, enlightenment, death, and the world tree. So think of Odin's tree, Yggdrasil. So AWAS, yew tree, symbolizes balance, enlightenment, death, and the world tree. So enlightenment comes with death of whatever you learned, because it's being integrated into your new self and fostered into something completely new. So death isn't necessarily an ending, it's a transition. And the world tree, I kind of like that. That's interesting. So just remember, this is your rune for the week. You'll probably have some realizations. You'll realize what's working, what's not working, and what you can do to get yourself through this in one piece, or get your relationship through it in a better, more authentic light. But things, it looks like in the past leading up to this, haven't been exactly what they seem. Things weren't what they appear. And I think you're going to be realizing that this week with a fight, or with a lack of conflict, or a different way of dealing with conflict. Sometimes it's good to take that step back. Let's get you support popping out. Let's see what you can. Ooh. We're actually going to ask for confirmation from these, Spirit. So for the Aries watching this video, can you give them confirmation that maybe this reading is for them, or something that they can look for in the coming week from the 16th through the 22nd? Okay. Forgiveness. Sorry, my nails are freaking terrible. Don't look at them, okay? It's just the 3D. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Boom, boom, boom. So you're no longer trapped in conflict because you're able to forgive. And that means forgiving yourself, forgiving them, forgiving the situation, by looking at it from a non-judgmental viewpoint. Okay, so this is what we want and this is what we expect, but this is actually what it is. What are we gonna do from here? Because it's like, I know you're not doing this on purpose. I know we're on this train. It just happens to keep rolling forward. Self-employment's in reverse. So you could be taking a break. I also get like you're not gonna have to do everything all by yourself. End of an era. It could have been something you've done for a very long time and you're taking a break. This could be, you could be a reader. You could be somebody who's done a certain craft for a very long time, and you're being enlightened to the fact that maybe it's not what it was. It's turned into something else, and I'm not exactly sure. So I always believe in taking a step back if you need to regenerate and integrate the new energies and figure shit out. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept that the things that I cannot change, right? To control only the things that I can control, not somebody else's emotions, not somebody else's reactions. It says judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. The scope of judgment comes from many angles. That's what I'm getting from this card. And if you're able to put yourself at all these different angles and still feel the same thing, then that's cool. But at least taking the time to look at things from multiple angles will give you a much more complex dynamic picture of that scenario and how small it actually is compared to the whole possibility of spectrum. I don't know. This is interesting, Aries. Let me know what happens or what you're waiting for or how things are going. And if you need anything, please email me. Check out Etsy for private readings. There's some options up there available. Candles are down to $11. I sold the large set, but those are available as well. I have Blank Slate of Protection, and then I'm working on a new batch. I think I'm gonna go more towards like more of a white wax and just put the intention in there with all the elements that I add to it, but keeping it all white because they kind of look really nice and you can put them anywhere. Anyway, thank you so much for spending time with me, and I hope you have a wonderful week. If I can turn it off.